honestly stormy as hell. Hey guys, welcome to my first vlog. Don't normally make vlogs because I'm pretty terrible with speaking behind the camera, honestly. But I really had to make this vlog because Canon Australia sent me the Canon R6 and some dope lenses to test out, as you can see right here. And I just wanted to show you guys me using them for, landscape photography, probably do some long exposures. The weather's quite crap outside, but that might make for some more interesting pictures. This is the R6. That is the beast that they've sent me. Honestly, the best camera I've ever used. Before this, I was shooting on the Canon 800D, which is a cropped sensors camera that's also pretty entry level. I was making it work, but honestly, nowhere near as good as this. This is a full frame, so I'm loving it. They also sent me these awesome lenses, which I'll try and focus on now. Ooh. God damn. I'm not sure if that's focused, but this is the 15-35 2.8 RF lens. Honestly, bloody insane lens. I've used it for astro and landscape mainly, and it's been pretty insane. Let's see if I can refocus that. They also sent me the 70-200 RF, which is also a pretty insane lens. I mainly use it for portraits. I haven't done too much landscapes with it, but here's one of the landscapes I shot with it right here. Anyway, it compacts into a pretty small lens, so it fits in your camera bag easier. This is also 2.8 aperture, so heaps good in low light. I used this to shoot Leonard's Comet the other day. This is what I mean by it's crappy outside. It's literally raining right now. So the plan for tonight's vlog is to go down to the beach in the stormy, rainy weather and try and get some awesome long exposure shots. See, this is why I don't vlog, but I'm getting there. Practice makes perfect. So my plan is to shoot some awesome stormy long exposures and just some regular landscape images. Quite obsessed with long exposures, as you'll probably see as I keep making videos. But that's what I like to shoot. It looks awesome. And with some long exposures, we should be able to make the clouds blur and the storm clouds look pretty awesome. Because we shoot down at the beach, I'm not sure if I'll shoot a staircase or go down some rock pools. I guess I'll play it by ear. The weather is pretty crap outside, so yeah. But we'll make it work. The R6 is also weather sealed. Canon 800D is not weather sealed though, so I have to be careful there, but I'm sure I'll still pull it out. When there's lightning storms, I tend to just put a bag over it. It works good enough. But I've got to say, using the R6 in a lightning storm we had a couple of weeks ago was honestly a lot less stressful having a weather sealed camera, because even when it started pouring down in the rain, I was still 100% confident and got all the awesome images, which I may put on the screen now. Anyway, I'll probably cut to me either walking to the beach or on the beach with the R6, and I'll show you guys how to use it and some awesome images that I can capture with it. Alright, so I made it down to the beach. I'm just sitting down here trying to hide for the wind to film this, but it's honestly so stormy, I don't think I'm going to be able to. See, this is what I'm dealing with right now. Alright, well, let's cut to me on the beach doing some long exposures. Honestly stormy as hell, so I don't know how much I can actually film with the 800D without wrecking it. Honestly, you can't even see right now. But I'll show you what I'm doing. I've currently got the R6 set up in manual mode. I'm shooting at f11 with a shutter speed of 2 seconds and an ISO of 100. And basically what I'm trying to do with this shot is capture the motion of the waves coming in and out. And having a shutter speed of 2 seconds will allow me to capture the motion of the water in my shot. I'm also using an intervalometer so I can trigger my shots without introducing motion blur. So I'm just going to wait until I get a good wave, such as this one. And when it's at its peak, I'm going to press my shutter button. And there you go. Oh, that's a banger. Let's have a look at this in camera. I definitely like that second shot. The motion, that's awesome.
So it's getting pretty crazy out here. Honestly, look at my hair. So I'm gonna have to put away the 800D, which is what I'm filming the vlog with, before I actually destroy it, because I have to use this camera once I set the R6 back. But let me just quickly show you what I'm gonna do now.
So basically, I'm just getting sick of my feet getting wet. So I'm gonna chuck the camera in bulb mode, just trying to autofocus. And I've got a 3-second exposure on my intervalometer. And I'm just going to set that up on the tripod so I can leave it and capture some more awesome images. So I've decided to set the R6 up in portrait mode, and I'm just waiting for the lighting to get really good. The sun still hasn't set, so I haven't got much colour in the sky. But basically I'm going to leave this to do 30-second or longer exposures. Hey guys, I'm back from the beach and now I'm shooting the R6 with the 15-35 RF lens on, and I'm also shooting in C-Log at 24 FPS. So this footage probably looks a lot better than most of the footage at the start of this vlog because I forgot to use this camera. This was the camera that I was shooting on at the start of the vlog. This is the camera that I actually own because I don't own the R6. That's just been sent to me to play with. And yeah, I still have the bloody kit lens. I don't have any L series glass or anything crazy like that, but that's because I'm actually saving up to purchase an RF camera and I don't really want to invest in some EF glass because I'm not going to be using it. Anyways, I'm going to cut to me editing on the PC, and yeah. Alright, import these photos into Lightroom. R6 vlog, folders, go into images, R6 raws. That's all the shots I got, and I got these ones towards the end when the sunset. Let's have a look. What's so unusable? And that one has rain in front. Just skip that for now. And this image here is quite dark, but should be able to pull some dark out of it. Let's try. Bring up these shots. And I cannot. Alright, let me try and bring up the exposure. It hasn't actually added too much grain to my image, so get that. Yeah, my brain shows. Or bring down these highlights. How's my horizon look? It's wonky. That's some profile corrections. Still wonky as well, so just try and auto straighten it. This doesn't always work, so it's definitely not worked. Just trying to do this manually. So, cameras in focus. Jesus, so now I'm actually starting to lose my composition. But that probably work. There's some rain here, so let's just get rid of that. Alright, now let's bring some light on. Just put the saturation up. 15. I'm gonna tone curve soon. Just gonna bring my oranges up a little bit. Some sharpening. Still good. Not enough grain to worry me. Teal and orange look to it. Just now getting the contrast of the two clouds, and that is looking pretty awesome. Here is a before and after. So I've already bring this image quite a long way. I can see some hot pixels in there that I've got to fix, so let's just do that. 100. And spot removal tool. What hot pixel? I can't see the hot pixel. So beautiful brown. There's always some in the darker areas. That's a bit more rain. That's cool. And yeah, if I was printing this for someone, I'd probably come into Photoshop, do a bit better job of cleaning up the image, but just for Instagram, this should be fine. Not seeing any more hot pixels. Keep an eye out for them though. Right, what else have we got? Okay, let's do the tone. And I'm just gonna add 3 points. Too much. Alright, so let's just bring these blacks up a tiny bit. I don't want to do it too much because I don't want to lose too much lighter in the image. Like that. More contrasty, bring out the reflection a little bit. Basically what I'm doing here, these are my darker sides, and I believe this is my highlights. So yeah, I'm just making it a bit more contrasty, bringing out the colours. Yeah, making the sand look a bit more natural. Over here it looks a bit faded. Yeah, I've darkened up the shadows. Right, what else? So you can mess around. I don't always mess around with this, but I do like to just have a go. So I'm not adding color. I'm just manipulating the colors that are already in the image to make them. So let's have a look at that. And I do like that. A bit warmer now too. I'll have to cut back, I'm getting a call. Alright, I'm pretty happy with how this image is looking. Let's have a look at before and after now. And that is a significant change. Honestly, quite lucky that I shot this in the R6. I don't know if I would have been able to bring this image back if I had shot it on the camera filming this on, the 800D. But, very pleased with how that's come out. You know, I'll just add a quick Instagram crop, which you don't even like. There you go. And I actually shot this differently than the ones in the video. I have a shutter speed of 373. I just ended up chucking it bulb mode and leaving it for about five minutes-ish. Or this could have been the... No, this was the 12-minute one, but it was too dark by then, so this image here is going to be completely unusable. So I'm going to use a 5-minute one. Alright. I'm going to quickly... Let's go back to that image from the start of the video. So I do actually have some presets. I made these myself, so they're more just for when I'm shooting different types of photography, give me a bit of a baseline. These aren't available for purchase yet. I don't believe too much in presets because, you know, every camera is different. But in this case, I'm going to give myself a baseline here to work with of my demo visual preset. I just named it after my so I'm going to do here, just mess around with this bit. Pick some of this up. Add the sharpening. And what's my horizon? It's not straight, so once again I'll try and do it the auto one. Sometimes it works really well. In this case, it's worked pretty well. Let me check. It could be just because of the distortion of the lens. Alright, so maybe I can fix it up. Alright, so let's play with the calibration a bit. That teal and orange look down here. Yeah, I'm going to bring the shadows up. I'm also going to add a bit of contrast to my image. I think I can bring the highlights down a bit to get a bit of data out of those storm clouds up here. Got my saturation. Alright, so I'm going to fast forward to the end of this edit, mainly because I don't want to make this video 40 minutes long. So I'll catch you guys in a second. Alright, here's before and after. And this one's a lot different than the sunset one. But I was actually trying to capture the moody clouds and the motion of the waves in this shot. This one here is a completely different type of shooting. So now that I've fixed up the rain, I'm gonna get this ready for Instagram. So I'm gonna export it at 4x5, I think it's rotation, and I want to include a good middle ground of this and the texture of this in it. So I think this is good. Alright, so this is how I export my images. First I gotta choose the location. Go back to my messy ass desktop. Find my folder. Make a new folder, LR exports. Setting for Lightroom, of course. And then I'm going to go down to do nothing. I'm just making sure I was in the TIFF because I was editing astrophotography before. Alright, I'm going to export that. Wait for it up here. And let's have a look at that. Where did I save it? Alright, look how messy my desktop really is. Oh, creativity. I like exports, and let's have a look at this. And I reckon that looks pretty awesome. The horizon's pretty straight, honestly. I'm pretty happy with that. And it's not too grainy. Sharpness is good. It's a bit hard to see on my computer monitor because I've got a gaming one. So what am I gonna do is I always like to save full-size versions of images because I don't like the Instagram crop. So I'm just gonna export that to previous and go use a unique name. Also gonna export a watermark version of this image. So put my watermark and I'll go small right side watermark. I export that, use a unique name. Let's have a look at that. Alright, that's looking pretty good. Let's quickly also export this sunset one. Honestly, could add a bit more contrast to this image. Okay. Down another hot pixel. Alright, that's good. And now let's export this one. Alright, let's have a look. Alright, that's all I need to do the next part of the video. So I'm going to close Lightroom. And I'm going to open up a Photoshop. I pretty much built a template for myself. I'll show you what I mean by that. Open up Photoshop. So for this part of the video, I'm going to be adding the bars to my images, and I'm also going to be adding the settings to my images. I only just started adding the settings, but I think it's a cool way to teach you guys how to take photos, or just to learn what I'm doing. Open this back up, and these are done. I'm just going to quickly show you them on screen now. Anyway, I'm going to jump back onto the R6. Alright, so I'm going to end this video here. I really hope you guys enjoyed the first vlog, and I'll probably keep making them. Sadly, I've got to send the R6 back tomorrow, so I'll be making them on the R6. But I think I'll be purchasing one or the R5 very soon. I definitely need to upgrade. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next video, and I'll probably be using this camera, but we'll be making it work as usual, have been for the past 4 years. So yeah, alright, stay tuned.